This was us near the end, our second to last show. Another year as a band on paper, but at this point, it was pretty much over. When 8 Miles Out finally called it quits, the lineup was Chris and I on guitar, Noah on bass, and Alex on drums. We never had any quantifiable success. The largest crowd we ever played for was 1,000 people who didn't even come to see us. We lasted 5 years, 3 releases, and countless shows in small towns and less than half-filled halls. Like all bands, we had big dreams, but like so many others, things didn't go our way. Today there are probably only a handful of people who remember us, but I don't care. Even without the mega success, we still deserve to be remembered. For the record. 8 Miles Out is really the story of two best friends, Chris and Pat. Two guys whose mutual love for music bound them together from 5th grade. It started with playing saxophone together in the school band, show choir, jazz band, and ultimately starting several bands together. There were several stops along the way, but music was the central theme to our friendship. I would love to say we were rock geniuses from the start, but the evidence tells it differently.
You ready?
Go!
Okay, we are Vintage, and I'm Alex Mingle, and I play the bass guitar. I'm Patrick Rover, and I play the electric guitar. I'm Chris Saldana, and I play the drums.
If you've been in a band, you know the moment you write your first song that you're destined for greatness? The world needs to hear your song. Well, no one needs to hear this. This was shot 2 days after the band formed. Elliot had only got his bass that week, I had very little training on guitar, and Chris was pretty much learning as we went along. We practiced every day in Elliot's basement, and this was our best song. It's pretty funny to look back at Vintage now. I mean, we were the definition of terrible, but back in the summer of 1998, Chris and I were positive we were on our way to rock superstardom. After one show, Vintage gave way to Hoax, my first band with future 8MO drummer Bill. I tried to get Chris in the band as a rhythm guitarist, but after playing a school talent show, Hoax also caved.
Replace! Oh.
Chris was my best friend, and after Hoax broke up, I didn't want to be in a band without him. For the first half of sophomore year, neither of us was in a band. We were just a couple of high school students. That same year, our group of friends discovered ska, so we teamed up to start a band, Pre-Shrunk. Pre-Shrunk died the summer after our sophomore year as my family moved to Michigan. If I hadn't moved, who knows? Maybe this little retrospective would be all about ska. Moving to Michigan should have killed any shot Chris and I had of starting a band. I lived 3 states away. Kind of hard to practice in your buddy's basement when there's a 10-hour drive separating you. I did travel back to Iowa once in a while to hang with friends and make some stupid movies, but I lived in Michigan, so I joined a band there and kind of figured that was the end of it. And then came New Year's 1999. That New Year's Eve, Chris and I finally pulled it off. We got our buddy Andrew Pratt to drum for us, and we mutilated a handful of pop-punk favorites. Thankfully, no audio made it out alive, but our second gig did. Enjoy.
I was coming into town because you all know I live in Michigan, right? Well, actually, those of you who don't know, I live in Iowa, but I vacation in Michigan about every 4 weeks. Like, take it up! So anyways, we know this is 340, and this is our song, and we know John Chaney loves the song.
That song aside, that show was pretty awesome. We were surrounded by friends, we played a ton of songs, and even made a few bucks from the door. Later that summer, Andrew left Hijinks, but Chris and I lucked out when our good friend Tim Denner filled in last minute for our first show out of town at the Maintenance Shop in Ames, Iowa.
Tim, okay, what do you want to see, Pat?
Anyways, when we get together, we play punk rock music.
What is it you wanted to show us, Pat?
I want to show you Mr. Poppy.
After the song, the drums and the drum solo. What we need is you guys jumping around and stuff, because that makes us feel a lot better. Okay, take this one back.
So Chris, what makes you so cool? Is it true you play in a band?
Yes, I play in hijinks with you and Bill. And yeah, we play the punk rock music.
Scooby-Doo-Bop! Scooby-Doo-Bop!
No, I don't know.
Check 1, 2 for the microphone.
Can you hear me? Okay, fellas.
I like that, friends.
Immediately following the M-Shop show, Bill Gongle took over the drums for the freshly named 8 Miles Out, and we started recording our songs. We named our first release Trash, mostly because it sounded terrible, it was recorded in Bill's basement, and we were pretty much embarrassed by everything on it. No, wait!
Somebody... Hey, you guys want to make out later?
Shut up!
Would you like to say anything?
I'd like to thank all the fans for supporting us in lieu of our recent playing of a show. Hey, you want me to make a documentary for you guys?
This is
You want me to do it?
You want to make a documentary for
Yeah,
us,
let me
Justin?
make a... I'm here with the band 8 Miles Out doing a documentary, maybe punk rockumentary of the band. Let's meet the members. First we have Chris Saldana. Chris, how are you feeling about the show this evening?
I'm very pumped up. It should be a lot of fun. I wet my pants about 10 minutes ago, and so it should be dry by the time we play.
Thank you, Chris. We're here in the bathroom before the big show with band member Bill. Bill, how are you doing?
Pretty good. Yo, Pat's in here.
Oh, Pat's over here. Oh, how are you doing, man?
I'm working on it.
Working on it. Are you guys psyched up for this show?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got it.
See, we're back here to catch.
Chris, you get that okay?
Oh, yeah, I was just wiping my face.
Good. Good. Getting ready for the show. Really looking good.
Hey, what's up? Give it up for 8 Miles Out.
Pat, you up for the Saltine Challenge?
What?
Yeah, I'll do it. The Saltine Challenge?
I'll do the video it too. I was gonna make an independent film of the Saltine Challenge.
That's absurd.
All right, my bladder is
Are they ready? Are they ready?
to eat.
There's the crackers.
Wait. Here, he's got the time. Okay. Ready?
I need a drink.
He's taking a drink.
Make sure you're fully prepared.
Are you ready for this?
Where's my swimming cap?
You got your sweet cap right here.
Where are your earplugs?
Anytime. Okay. One.
Or get water.
One. That's
No, that's the challenge.
He's not gonna make it.
Time is money.
two.
Two? Come on, dude. You know seconds here.
Son.
You have to have it all swallowed as well.
Oh my God.
Just give up. You're done.
30 seconds.
You're not doing so great, Pat. You're not doing so great.
You said 25. I had that left.
Swallow. I was wrong. It was 15.
These are crackers.
Oh.
Got 10 seconds here.
Don't like screw me, dude.
Sorry, you screwed yourself with this one.
2, 1.
4 months after recording Trash, we recorded First. While it was only a minor upgrade in recording quality, we did have a lot of fun recording it in our friend Justin Meyer's basement. While Trash and First were a lot of fun to record, we kind of rushed through the whole thing and did get a chance to record some of the songs from the Bill era, like this jam.
Learn to sing in tune, man.
Everybody get crazy in the pit.
Yep, somehow we let Get the Kid with One Shoe fall into the ether, while classics like Das Ist Mein Lederhosen will be around forever. The short time we had Bill behind the drums may have been the most productive period of the group, but it was also the goofiest. This high school graduation party was our last high school gig. And while each of us knew the band may not last past the end of the summer, that didn't keep us from rocking.
We are 8 miles out, but tonight we shall be known as Press Citizen Shopper.
I think it speaks for itself.
Hey!
I think we're the only ones who think we're funny.
That August, Bill played his final 8 Miles Out show at the Iowa State Fair. Not many of our friends showed up, so most of the crowd was just made of fairgoers trying to escape the blazing heat. I wish we could have sent Bill off in better fashion, but there's nothing you can do now. College changed a lot. Alex Miller started drumming for us, we made friends with a bunch of bands, and started playing shows all over the state. It was a really busy and fun time.
If you don't know anything about us, know that he's our new drummer, Alex.
Our new drummer, Alex. This is his first show with us.
Up next, not 6 miles out. It's not 7 miles out. It's 8 miles out!
Alex joined the band at the perfect time. Less than a month after his joining the group, we opened for Five Iron Frenzy in front of a sold-out 1,000-person show. While that Five Iron show was intense, it was a mild lead-up to the slew of shows the three of us would play over the course of the next year.
And even though I know how very far apart we are, it helps think we might be wishing on the same bright star.
When the night wind starts to sing that lonesome lullaby, helps to think we might be underneath that same big sky. Yeah, 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 yeah. 1, 2, 3, go!
Somewhere out there, out where dreams come true, come true.
When the night wind starts to sing that lonesome lullaby.
Not all of those shows were winners, but they gave us a lot of momentum to record again. For our next release, TICF, we returned to Justin Meyer's basement. Looking back, it was a bad idea, as it took us over a year to record and release the material.
Soon we'll be together somewhere out there, out where dream. Somewhere out there, someone saying their prayers. Soon we'll be together somewhere out there, out where dreams come true. Come true.
I was, a little bit.
Let's go 8 miles out.
The inescapable consequence of fabrication was much different than our previous releases. It was heavier, more melodic, and denser. Our new songs had both lead and rhythm guitar parts, something that came through rather weak as a three-piece. But by the time of its release, that would all change. Our new sound changed as our music taste did, but the greatest impact was probably our friends' bands. I briefly filled in as a guitar player for our friends Duck and Cover, and their style may have rubbed off a bit. They had 2 guitars and screamed a lot. Along with playing around with different groups and becoming friends with bands around the scene, our lineup experienced another change. A couple of months before we released TICF, Chris moved to rhythm guitar, and in December of 2002, Noah Weiss joined the group on bass. And with Noah, the 8 Miles Out lineup was set for good.
The song's called Routine and Repetition.
Routine and Repetition did get partially recorded but never released, probably the case with most bands near the end. When 8 Miles Out called it a day, this was my favorite of our songs. Makes me sad to think it never got released. Still, I don't look back on the things that didn't happen. There's no way to change any of that now. No, I think back to us winning a couple Battle of the Bands, driving home after a show till 5 in the morning so we could sleep in our own beds, goofing around backstage, just the four of us guys, and of course the irreplaceable rush that is performing some rocking tunes in front of a crowd. Those are memories I'll always cherish and will forever have documented on this history of Chris and my band, 8 Miles Out.
Somewhere in Illinois. Pat, do you have anything to say?
Man, I wish I had a hoagie.
You're damn right.